Today on the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Grace Benjamin, is asking the court to compel the father of her children to replace her car that was sold 6 years ago.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Grace Benjamin and Ainego Benjamin, parties on the defendant's absent.
Is the case about you and your husband?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
He's not here. You
No,
still want
Your
to go
Honor,
ahead?
He's not in the country.
He's out of the country.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Yes.
Where does he reside?
Before he left.
No, right now. Right now.
No, he's in the U.S.
He's in US. Okay, I'm listening.
Your Honor, not that we really had problems between him. It was the in-law, my in-law, my mother-in-law that really brought problems. So when he bought a car for me, that's when the whole problem started. But he was not in the country when he bought it. So the woman now said, I'm the one eating his money. That is going to, that instead of the son to marry me, that will be the one to marry the son. So that was where the whole problem started, the whole wahala. Well, why I came here is I need justice. I want the car back.
Where's the car right now?
He sold it, he collected it, but I want it back. I want to use it for boats or...
You said he has sold it already.
Yes. No.
So how do you get it back? If he sold, he bought it and he sold it.
Yes, I want him to replace it.
Are you still married to him?
He doesn't talk to me anymore.
For how long?
Should be more than 6 years or thereabout, but he talks to the children.
More than 6 years now. When did he take the car?
It was 6 years ago, or that was in 2013.
Anything towards the welfare of the children from him?
But not always, just sometimes, and not regularly.
You see, you don't have a complaint over the upkeep and welfare of the children. It's about the car. So what happened? Why did he sell? He bought for you. He bought the car for you initially. And why did he sell it?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why did you stop talking to each other?
He doesn't talk to me. Not that I don't want to talk to him, but he doesn't talk to me.
So why did he stop talking to you?
I don't know the reason.
How old are the children?
The first one is 21, then the second one 19.
But he sends money to them at intervals, not regularly, you said.
No.
But he does maintain a relationship with the children.
He does, but as in, he's sharing the responsibility with me.
Okay.
Sometimes the children will need money, will say they should talk to their mom.
Okay. So what kind of marriage did you conduct?
As at then, there was no marriage, but we did introduction before traveling. So along the line, problem now started, but it's now with another woman.
I don't know where to come in.
Because
That's
he
why I'm
bought
asking.
the car for me.
Just because he bought a car for you, then he has issues with your mother-in-law. So he took the car back and sold the car.
The woman said since he met me that he has not been giving him money, giving her money, that the money he should have given her to use and build a house on the land that she bought since how many years ago, that he gave it to me, that I should bet with her that she will not, that I will not, that the son will not marry me, the son will not stay with me. That instead of the son to marry me, that she will be the one to marry the son.
Has he remarried?
Yes. Yeah.
He has remarried. And you said you are not married.
Oh, yeah.
Because you see, when you have issues like this, we're not talking about the legal marriage. What the law usually recognizes is the welfare of the children between the two parties. But even now, at this point, you only have one underage child. The remaining two are already adults. And over the underage child, your claim before the court is not even over that at all. It's about the car. Do you understand me? So there must be a background. Am I going to say, will the court now ask him to buy a car for you? On what basis? I don't know. If the children are still young and maybe on school run or something else, you need a car for that run, to take them to school, back, and I could come in under welfare for the children, But it's difficult to just tell an adult that has moved on to go and buy a car with somebody he has stopped, do you understand, being affectionate with. I don't know that you understand my point. Otherwise, it would be so easy to pick on any man and say, everybody you've dated before, or all the women that probably have had children for you, you have to go and do this for her, or do that for her. Out of the blues. There'll be chaos everywhere. Do you understand me? So, I don't really see any claim before the courts. If you're married, legally married, there are some aspects of the law that can fall back on. If you're talking about customary marriage, there are. But with the kind of relationship you have, is the welfare of the children that the court should ordinarily be interested in. Since you are not cohabiting, you are not living together, and you've been apart for a while.
Jesus.
Do you need a chair? Get a chair for her, please. I have a lot of crises today. Do you have his phone number? You have his contact?
Yes, sir.
You have everything. So, you drop it with the court. Then we adjourn this matter for now. We need to reach out to him. Because I've only listened to your own side of the story. We need to listen to his own side of the story as well, in order for us to be able to move forward and come to a conclusion. Is that okay?
The defendant is not present in court. After the break, Judge Fumi adjourns this matter.
Matter is hereby adjourned.
All right.
Continuing, the plaintiff, Dele Jimo, is suing a customer, Precious Obi, for the sum of 150,000 naira, the cost of fufu she supplied on credit.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Dele Jimo and Precious Obi. Parties sworn on oath.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Telechimo, you are the one that brought Precious to court.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you narrate to me what's going on here? How long have you known her, and when did you meet her? Under what circumstances?
We've known for a long time.
About many years ago?
To be around like 8 years, 6 years back.
Where?
She is my customer.
Okay.
Yeah. We've been doing business together.
What kind of business?
I sell fufu. I go to...
You sell?
Fufu. Okay. I go to E4. I buy in bunks. I bring it. She will buy for me. People comes to my place and buy. They buy, they sell. But some people will buy 2 weeks' time, they will bring their money. Some a week, pending the time the business, the market is coming up. So she bought fufu last year. That was on 15th last year, July last year. So she bought the fufu of 150,000. Everything was 150,000 last year. She used to buy like that. So she bought that fufu. That was last year, July 15th. So during the period of that time, there was NSARS and coronavirus. So I sold that fufu for her. She was selling it. I went to her place. She said she will give me the money. I waited for a long time. I did not see her. I went to her place. She said she will send me the money. I did not see her. So I went again. That is towards the ending of the month, that July. She said she lost the father. I said, okay, what are we going to do about this? She said she will give me the money gradually. So I left. I went back again. She said the kinsmen in their place said she should come and bury the father, that she's the first child of the family, that the kinsmen are disturbing her to come and bury the father. I left her again. So till January of this year, she went to bury the father. She came back. I went to her again because I used to collect money on loan to go and buy those fufu. If I collect like 300,000, if I go to E4, they will sell for me. With that 300,000, they can sell 150,000, add to that 300. I will be sending the money back. And the people I collected loan from, I will be sending the money back to those ones too every month to them back too. So she did not give me the money. I've been going there. So she did not give me. She's still complaining that there was nothing, that there was nothing. Anytime I go there, she will be crying, saying nothing. For the children to eat safe is problem. She will be crying. I don't know what to do. And people that I collected the money from, they don't want to hear that somebody is dead or somebody is this, because they will tell me that when we are doing the business, there was no third party there. I should bring their money back. They want their money. They are on my neck since last year. I don't know where to go.
So that's what happened. Can I have your response to that?
I don't know, ma'am. It was last year. My name is Precious Obi. This woman is my friend. Is my mother. I used to buy market from her. So it was last year, around June 15. So when I bought that fufu, during that coronavirus time, my customers, because when I prepare the fufu, I will go and supply to all these canteen people. So during that coronavirus, they buy. They did not pay me money because no market, everywhere was locked. So I was trying to make up the money to give her. Before you know, at that year, July, my daddy died. I don't know what to do. I was begging her. She did not agree. Even one of her sisters, I met the sister too. I begged. He did not agree. Say I must pay the money. I said, I don't know.
What were you begging her for?
I was begging her because I wanted to be paying small to her.
You just told me she accepted that you could pay by installment. Is that not what you said?
Yes.
I will be paying small. She refused.
But she said she told you can be paying small. That's what you said now.
Small, but I said that small, put people in E4 because the amount she said she's going to pay small was so small. She said she's going to be paying 10,000 naira.
Okay, when you sell, if you take 150,000 naira worth of fufu from her, and you sell, about how much profit do you make from it?
If I sell everything finish, I used to get like, if I buy 150, when I sell finish, I used to get like 170 or 150. That's, I will have 15,000 on top.
And how long does it take you to sell everything?
If I bought, I will stay like a week, 1 week. I will be supplying. Those women will be come and be carrying the.
So when they buy from you too, do they buy on credit or they pay up front? Immediately they collect, they pay you their money.
If I prepare it finish, they will carry and give me. They will carry and give me. I will now went to her and pay her.
Okay, go ahead.
So I will now went to her and pay her. So before you know, that problem now come, my daddy now die. I don't know what to do again. And I've been begging. She refused.
Your daddy died, and what happened?
I used the small little one that I have to gather up to, I went to village, I traveled to village to bury my daddy. So when I come back, I don't even know how she know that I have go and bury my daddy and come back. She now met me one day and started asking me. I said, yes, I have go. She pity for me. Oh, said, yes, I have go. Later, she said she need her money, that people are disturbing her. I said, please, I will pay. Please, I will pay you small. She refused. Even as I'm standing here, me, I don't know what to do again, because this morning, as I was coming this morning, I was coming here with tears. I don't even know here, because they called me this morning, say another one has happened. My mother died this morning. They have taken her to mortuary. So I don't know where to start again. I don't know what to do.
The defendant claims she spent the revenue from her business on her father's burial. As she was finding her way to the court this morning, she got the news that her mother died. This is pathetic. Judge Fumi offers her condolences, but the matter before the court must be resolved.
I'm sorry about the demise of your mom. That's a sad one. Accept my condolence. As at the time you went to bury your dad, did you still have some people out there owing you money?
Yes, ma'am. Still have some people that is owing me money. Some of them travel and they have not come. Some of them lock their shop and travel with their children. They have not come. But the little one that have come, if I meet them to give me the money, they will not answer me. They will tell me, wait.
How much do you have outside now that you've not
Like,
retrieved?
if I gather the one that is outside, if I gather it, it will be like maybe 45,000.
About 45,000 naira. Are you still into this fufu business?
Now?
Yes.
No, she's no more giving me again.
But you still want to continue doing the fufu business?
No, ma. I just want to settle up because things are heavy for me.
So what kind of business do you want to go into now?
Mom, I don't know, ma.
I'm asking because you have to pay her.
Yeah.
You are owing her. And for you to be able to pay her, you need to have a source of income.
You know, since that time that she refused to giving me the market, one of my friends find a place where like two buildings like this. I used to go there and sweep. They will pay me 6,000, 3,000. That's the money that we are using to eat.
So if you have to do business, what kind of business will you ordinarily think of going into, right?
After paying her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After paying her, ma, I would like to open another thing. Maybe I will enter market and be selling all these foodstuffs.
Selling foodstuffs. So about how much will you need to start a business of foodstuff?
The foodstuffs, I mean, like all this grinding, egusi, or bowl of inside market, selling dry fish. I can be able to do that.
So how do you intend to raise the money? How do you expect to raise the money?
To start the market?
There are two things out there now. You need to raise money to offset our own debts, the money you're owing her. And to do that, you need to have a business that you are doing. Is this something you have done before? Or you know somebody grinding you're talking about the selling of food and having the grinder. You have somebody that does that in the market.
My sister is grand.
If you want to start the business now, how much will you be looking at?
If I say like something like 80,000, I will start.
If you start with 80,000 naira, then about how much will you be able to pay her on a monthly basis? If you have 80,000 naira on you now to start the business, how much do you think you'll be able to be paying her on a monthly basis? Because that's the main cause of why I'm looking at what you need to do to raise money. You need to pay off the debts. Because you heard her, she's owing people, and they are not giving her breathing space as well. So you need to pay her.
No, no, I will be paying her 3,000.
If you have 80,000, if I give you 80,000 naira now to go and start that business, so on a monthly basis, you'll be giving her only 3,000 naira.
It's how my power reach. Because I will be removing small money there to pay her every day. Maybe if I will remove it like 100 naira in a month, I will pay her.
What the court is going to do is to advance you with a sum of 80,000 naira to start that business. And for the plaintiff, you are owing her 150,000 naira. The court will assist you to pay off 120,000 naira from the money. So let me know how long it will take you to pay her 30,000 naira. I didn't ask you when you are going to start. I said how long, because I know you've not started the business. If you are given the money, we'll give you 2 months. Do you understand me? In which you don't have to start paying her. Because it's a business, it's a new business. You have to settle down on it. So after 2 months, let me know how much you'll be paying her. You know, you are now going to pay her just 30,000 naira. So let me know how long it will take you to pay that 30,000 naira to her.
It will take me like, by special grace of God, before 4 months, I will pay it finish.
So is that acceptable to you?
That 30,000 for that 4 months is too small, because those people are after me. I don't sleep at home. I used to run away from home because of all those people. You know, the morning I collected it from Lapo, maybe your honor. I collected it from Lapo. I collected 300,000 from Lapo. I pay monthly to those people. And if you did not pay, they will lock us inside the toilet. They say we should stay there, or they hang something on our neck to go and start begging for money. That is what we're going through. That is why I don't sleep at home, because of the money.
Now, if she's owing you 150,000 naira, and you are going to take 120,000 naira up front, for how long has she owed you the money?
Since last year.
When last year?
Around that 15th of
July.
Last year.
How many months ago?
It's getting almost to 9 months now.
Have they hung anything on your neck?
No, I was running away from them.
You were running away from them. All I know is like somehow you were able to manage the situation.
Yes.
And is she the only customer you have?
No.
So you're making profits from some other places too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a way you can work it around if you really want to assist her too.
Yes.
there's a way you can work it out.
Yes.
So will you accept that 4 months
Yes.
spread from her?
Yes.
Okay.
Judge Fumi is very sympathetic towards the ordeal of the defendant. She offers a lifeline. After the break, Judge Fumi ruled.
So judgment for the plaintiff for the sum of 150,000 naira. The court is going to advance the sum of 80,000 naira to the defendant to start a new business, whereby she'll be able to raise money to offset the loan. And the plaintiff will receive the sum of 120,000 naira from the court as part of the money owed by the defendant. The defendant will pay the balance of 30,000 naira from 3 months' time, and which has to be paid off within 4 months. Judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.